for inviting us to present our work, and Minister Ottertang and other dignitaries for welcoming us here. CivicDataLab was one of the participants in Presidential Hackathon of 2020, and we are going to talk about our journey of piloting open contracting work in India, which happened through this hackathon. So quickly giving you a very brief information about what Civic Data Lab does. We are a research lab working to harness data, tech, design, and social science to strengthen civic engagements in India. We rely more on open source and open data to enable citizens to engage with several issues of governance, public reforms. And we also grow the capacity of different stakeholders working in India and the public tech ecosystem to enable them to take data-driven decision making at scale. So we are going to talk about a couple of issues we are facing in the public finance space. So our existing project in the public finance ecosystem talks about Open Budgets India, which is a budget data platform consisting of more than 15,000 data sets at one place. Shreya, if you can move to the next slide. Uh, this is a platform which we have created with Center for Budget and Governance Accountability. It has close to 15,000 datasets from national, state, and local governments, enabling citizens to access public finance information at one place. The next step for us was to go beyond budget and spending and see how the public procurement works are happening in the country. India currently spends astonishingly $530 billion in public procurement, which comprises of close to 20 to 30% of our GDP per year. And we don't have very granular information of where this public procurements are happening, how we can assess what are the issues which are happening in the public procurement process, delivery of goods, services, and infrastructure. When we conducted a survey with the community, we realized that the major challenges they face with the public procurement information is there are issues related to inefficiency, there are issues related to corruption, poor quality of delivery of goods, services, and infrastructure, and poor competition, all of which hinders the growth, economical growth, and socioeconomic parameters of the state. When it comes to public procurement data, we see issues of non-standardization. We see data being incomplete. There is lack of documentation, lack of data available in public domain. And the whole information is very confusing, very difficult to consume for public, for different purposes of research, etc. So those are the kind of challenges we face with public procurement data. When we came to know about the hackathon, we thought like it's a good opportunity for us to try out our hands looking into how we can access this data, break through some of the captchas which present on these websites, which hinders us to access data in machine readable format, and use the expertise of the advisory board, which was available in the hackathon, to get some experience of seeing how this data could be married to sustainable development goals. SDGs and other related work was the theme for last year's hackathon. So we thought this is a huge opportunity for us to collaborate with other peers and make progress in this direction. We started to adopt the Open Contracting Data Standard, which is an international data standard developed by Open Contracting Partnership. It helps you see tender information of planning, initiation, award, contract, and implementation, all through a common unique ID. And all the different details of these process of tenders can be accessed at one place. So we explored how we can marry the data which is available in Indian websites to OCDS so that we can use all the tools which are available in OCDS ecosystem. Currently, as you can see, so many countries are already publishing their contracting data in OCDS format, Open Contracting Data Standard, and we felt this is an opportunity for India to also join them and be part of this map. So I would request my colleague Shreya to briefly talk about the whole process of open contracting, in how we can use OCDS to derive more strength in terms of civic engagement. We have realized that OCDS has the opportunity to increase MSME participation, timely reporting of public procurement, increasing civic engagement, use of open contracting data to do different sectoral analysis in space of public health, sanitation, etc. So now I would request my colleague Shreya to present how we use the open contracting data standard and the data sets which we could capture from Himachal Pradesh to create what we are calling it as HAPPY, which is Health Public Procurement Performance Index for India. So over to you, Shreya.
Thanks, Gaurav. And I will start by saying that Himachal Pradesh publishes the fiscal information in 3 platforms. Himachal Pradesh is the state in India that we focused our efforts for the hackathon. And these 3 platforms give different strata of information, like one publishes procurement data, other one publishes spending data, and the other one publishes budget data. We scraped all this information using automated algorithms and converted procurement data into open contracting data standards. This converted data is published on GitHub. This project is first source of data mapped to international standards for India, and we believe that this will bring more transparency and interoperability in procurement ecosystem. In parallel, for mapping data in OCDS, we also did exploratory data analysis, which helped us develop an index that we call Health Procurement Performance Index. Now, how did we come up to this? Is we filtered health and wash related tenders and mapped them to respective SDG targets. Uh, Also, we divided these tenders related to the purpose they were serving for suppose maintenance, major works, machinery, and equipments. Along with tenders data, we also took out information from spending data and saw how can we merge these 2 strata of information. This dashboard provides a very user-friendly solution of ranking different districts on their procurement processes. This is of particular use of governments, CSOs, and other organizations that are working in this space. The index is filterable across SDGs, type of activity, the index type, and key performance indicators. The procurement process index comprises of 3 indices: process efficiency, fiscal planning index, participation promotion index. We also have a table which give you an overall view of how all the districts are performing in terms of different key performance indicators that we came across. Along with these 2 visuals, we also have a report card which gives from where one can have a brief look about the performance of districts in terms of internal efficiency, value for money, and competition. Along with these, we also have brief text about how did we come to an insight about internal efficiency, value for money, and competition. All this work wouldn't been possible if we didn't have support from Presidential Hackathon team, Open Contracting Partnership team, and Data Help Desk. I would like to highlight 3 points about all these amazing 3 teams that we totally loved working with. About Presidential Hackathon team, we loved how motivational keynote by Audrey Tangwell was delivered. It gave us immense motivation to work towards the hackathon and come up with this dashboard. They also provided us with platform to collaborate with other teams on similar issues faced in other geographies, and most importantly, timely support by the organizing team. About open contracting partnership, they are very enthusiastic towards addressing the problem that we were solving. They are always keen to help, even if it takes to go on an extra mile to do so. And we received a lot of motivation from OCP team during hackathon when we felt we were derailing. And Data Help Desk, they are very supportive. They're always there to motivate you. They're always there to answer all kinds of questions that you have via mail or even by getting on a call. And also they're very quick to review your work and give you additional comments to polish that. Now about future, how we see open contracting in India. Taking part in this hackathon opened a lot of avenues for us. For example, we started using OCDS map data to build different analysis dashboard and grow our understanding towards infrastructure procurements. One of which is centered towards state of health infrastructure in Himachal Pradesh. We are also trying to reach different finance departments because we see a huge opportunity to help this to scale this effort, as a lot of state publish the procurement data using same portal across India, and hence it will be easier for us to map them to OCDS or OC4IDS international standards. Along with these efforts, we are also in process of signing an MOU with Assam government. Assam is again a state in India. This MOU will be majorly focused on giving workshops about how they can map their procurement data to international standards, which are OCDS and OC4IDS, and also giving capacity building workshop to different procurement officers as to how to use different dashboards that we will be building from the data that we've received from them. Uh, uh, with the data that we have received from them, we are also developing Procurement Explorer, which will help different Assam officials to take more data-centric decisions. With the help of OCP team, we also applied to LIFT program, which helps team to deliver systemic change in a world still struggling with fiscal, social, and personal challenges of COVID-19. In this program, we are aiming at developing Procurement Explorer for government official in Assam State Disaster Management Authority for better disaster preparedness and efficiency in flood-related procurements. As we see, Assam is also very prone to climate change, and we are really looking forward to help them to make much more efficient decisions based on the Explorer. This program, LIFT program, will also help us engage to global community, learn from our peers, and also give back to open source tech community. Do join us, do connect with us. This is a QR code which you can scan and get the slides. And we are very happy if you have any questions or if you want any support from us in the whole hackathon experience. Thank you.